What did you say? Baking adventure number 2?
Baking adventure number 2.
What are we baking today?
Gingerbread loaf. So it's not like little cookies, like gingerbread cookies. It is
A loaf.
a loaf of gingerbread.
Yeah, basically it's a little loaf kind of cake. It's keto, so there's no sugar, no grain. And again, I can link to the recipe in the description, but
the funny thing about it is it's gingerbread and we're actually making bread. So, when we went to the pharmacy earlier, I almost said, we're making gingerbread bread. I'm like, that sounds weird, because gingerbread. Okay, so we have all our ingredients. Monk fruit, eggs, cassava flour.
No, not cassava flour. Almond flour, coconut flour, eggs. This is my first time using almond flour.
Oh.
This is my first time using psyllium husk, so I think it's used like a thickener, maybe. Yeah. So it's my first time using psyllium husk, and then we have all of our spices: cinnamon, ginger, cloves. I don't have nutmeg, so I'm gonna use a little bit of pumpkin pie spice.
One more thing, one of our favorite holiday treats is this. It is Lily's Peppermint White Chocolate. It's good, and it's like, it doesn't have sugar in it, right?
And it's sweetened with stevia.
Sweetened with stevia, so it's not super bad for you. So that's one of our favorite holiday treats. We just figured it out this holiday.
So that has nothing to do with what we're doing today, just in case that was a little confusing. But when we went to the store today, we found this, so she's very excited. So the first thing we have to do is cream together
Our butter and sugar.
the butter and the sugar. So we have to come over here though, because that's where the plug is. So are you gonna do it?
Yeah, we're gonna stir. I'm gonna go with my spatula.
Ryan, have a spoon. Let's not make extra dirty dishes.
Could leave it out if we need it. My favorite YouTuber spatula.
So this is monk fruit.
Let's move these up here.
It's what we use for all of our, anything that needs sugar. I use it in my coffee every morning. You gonna mix this?
Yeah. Also, if our lighting looks a little different, it's because we got a new light.
And then here, use this to scrape. Measuring cup, I mean. Measuring cup. Okay. Then we need to get the loaf pan.
Stir.
No, you're mix this.
Oh.
Take the spoon out.
Who won't put the dang spoon?
Right here, we already have the spoon rest.
Oh, I thought that was for some. This looks super good.
And then I'm just using some refined coconut oil to grease the loaf pan. Which I melted in the microwave first.
It's much better than like that greasing spray.
Yeah, we don't ever want to use ham or vegetable oil. And I'm just wiping it all up the sides. Okay.
Okay, we're good.
And we'll put some parchment paper.
Just in case.
Okay.
Butter and sugar is good.
So add the eggs one at a time. So you're gonna add an egg and then mix it in. You need 4 eggs.
Whoa, those eggs. Once I tried to crack an egg, it did not work out good. It fell onto the counter. Oops.
And then I'm gonna wash my hands. another bowl for the dry ingredients.
All right. Very convenient.
So we need you to come over here with your stool.
I love this kitchen.
So we need a quarter cup of coconut flour. You gonna measure it?
This.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting better at my measuring.
We
This
make
one?
cooking 1/4, yeah. We make cooking very. Keep it all over because quarter's very small. We use cooking as part of our homeschooling because it's a skill that's, I think, super valuable that most people don't have practice with anymore. Plus, you get to use, when you're measuring, you get to use measurement and math in a very practical way.
Can we use this time?
Go ahead and put that in. About right.
Chill out, Lilo. She says I can't chill. I'm a toddler. Can't chill.
It's our cat that likes to go in and out and in and out and make her
Never chill.
mind. And we need 3/4 of a cup of that.
Oh my god. I'm sushi.
If you have 3/4 of a cup, how many more quarters do you need to get a whole cup? 1/4? Yep, good job. Just scrape it if you can.
That's what I've been doing.
I'm gonna get a tablespoon.
Make sure you scrape because it gets everything in there. You don't want to waste a crumb. Should I say a piece of powder?
Oh,
Ow. Hi, Keely. And then our other cat, who's always so chill. You're so chill. You're such a chill kid.
okay. So
That's
we
it.
need 2 tablespoons. Gotta look where you're going, huh?
Maybe.
2 tablespoons of the psyllium husk powder.
Don't know what this is going to do. Does it make it into the gingerbread?
No, that's a thickener.
Oh.
Make sure it's level.
I know. Okay. Is that level enough?
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like cocoa powder, kind of.
It's not really a smell.
Ew.
Ew.
Ew, it does not smell good.
I don't think it smells like anything. Okay, and then 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
What I love when I get to do the baking powder.
Why do you love the baking powder?
Because when you scoop it, there's this little thingy, and it makes my life so much easier.
You like little leveling,
Yeah. Only one? Obviously, because you're closing it.
and then we need 1 teaspoon of ginger.
Ooh, gingerbread. Gingerbread. This is what turns the whole thing into gingerbread.
Kind of. It's a combination of the ginger, the cloves, the nutmeg.
Could have just gone.
But it's not right, so I can't just go with that. Okay, there you go.
Reaching.
And cinnamon.
I love cinnamon. So nice.
It's also known to help stabilize blood sugar. Something.
Back to our viewers.
Hmm?
Back to our
Oh, I think you said back to our viewers. I was like, what? be a little bit more than 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and that's okay. We like cinnamon.
We love cinnamon.
And then cloves. Just do a little tiny bit because it's 1/8, but I'm not going to get another measuring spoon out. Again, it's okay if there's a little bit too much clove.
Oh.
That's an 1/8. Do a little bit more.
Good.
We're at the bottom of the clove thingy.
Mix.
And then we'll add a little bit of this. 1/4 teaspoon it says.
I have a spatula from my favorite YouTuber.
Salt. We use Himalayan pink salt because iodized table salt is really, really, really bad for us. Okay, you want to stir that?
Yes, I would love to.
And then we need a 1/4 cup of water, so I'll get that.
Can't see what she's doing right now, but you can't see what I'm doing. That's more interesting than filling a cup of water.
Not too much.
Are we putting that into the wet mixture or the dry mixture?
Not sure. We'll see when I get to that step, I guess.
I love bacon.
Bacon.
Bacon. Oh. I didn't realize what I said.
Okay. Let's just break up any lumps of the coconut or almond flour.
That's what I'm doing.
Add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. Stir to combine, add the water. Stir until smooth. Spoon the batter into the prepared loaf pan. Bake for 45 minutes or until a toothpick inserted comes out clean.
A toothpick.
Are there any lumps?
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of smashed.
Okay.
And I want the nutmeg right there.
So remember to let us know what your favorite holiday treat is to bake or to eat during the holidays. I think my favorite are the sugar cutout cookies that you put like the royal icing on. Those are super good. Those are on our to bake list every year. What about you? What's your favorite holiday treat?
My
Or you
first
just love them
favorite
all?
is that chocolate, and then my second favorite is those cookies. Can we make the frosting different this year?
Oh, the sugar cookies?
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm gonna go a little faster. The oven's already warm.
Okay. Whoa.
Okay, so now we add this. I don't think it doesn't say to, to use a hand mixer. So just use your spatula, okay?
Yay. Okay.
Hold on.
Everything's in. I'm gonna mix it. Combine it together. I'm gonna go too fast. Can I fold it?
Mm-hmm.
Does it smell good?
It smells very spicy to me. Smell it?
In a second, I want to make sure it's kind of mixed.
Whoa.
Hello.
Remember, you can't lean on this thing, it rolls.
Smells pretty good. Are you using your smelling thing?
My nose?
No. Your smelling ability.
Mm-hmm.
Your ability to smell. Are you losing it?
Oh, losing it. They said, are you using it? I hope not. Make sure you scrape the powder off the sides.
Stick.
And then we add the water. You think we should add the water now?
Yeah. That's what it's there.
Good.
That kind of splash. Comment down below if you like red or green better. That was a weird question.
Mm-hmm.
It looks kind of like oatmeal.
It does look like oatmeal. Probably because it's the almond flour and coconut flour, which is kind of grainy.
Also, the color of it looks a
Mhm.
lot like oatmeal. What is it?
It does look like oatmeal.
I know why they call it oatmeal, because it's an oat and it's a meal. Oatmeal. Amazing sounds here.
I just feel like we need to add more.
Okay, that was good.
A little more ginger.
Maybe we're going off the recipe a little bit. That's okay.
We don't want no plain gingerbread loaf.
No. Whoa, that poof.
That was strong, huh?
Whoa!
Another ginger in the air.
Not too much.
Oh! Hold on, hold on.
What have you?
I'm gonna scrape some of that clove out. That was a little too much.
I knew that was gonna happen.
You knew it.
I'll smell it in a second. I'm gonna go like this. That make it easier.
Over here, we could just spread it in. Make sure we got all the ingredients.
It smells more now.
Smells like coconut, even though we use the refined coconut oil, which doesn't have the flavor or the taste. It's only because of coconut flour.
Switching.
And then we're gonna make a cream cheese frosting to go on top. That's my favorite. So good. Want me to hold it while you pour it in?
I just realized there's an appearance. You know how the same two initials as me.
Okay.
Want me to press it?
Sure. So just pour a little bit in right in the middle. Oh, it's gonna stick into the grease. Coconut oil.
It's okay. Good thing you spread it all around. Split.
Just got it on the outside of the parchment paper there, so that little piece could burn.
It's a really small dish, so. Gotta get every little last bit in there.
I think in the recipe it looks a lot darker too. Yeah.
More cinnamon. Ooh, maybe we could top it off with cinnamon, but we're gonna decorate it, aren't we?
Oh yeah, Reagan wants to decorate it because she got some of the cake decorating tips or the piping tips.
We showed it in one of our earlier videos.
Okay, gotta smooth it out. So grab that spatula.
I know.
Smooth it out.
Spatulas are really nice for smoothing and stirring stuff just like this, because they're wide, flatness.
Should have taken the cream cheese out.
Over here.
The fridge.
Oh. Did you clean it? Like you did with the butter?
It needs to be room temperature, I'm sure, yeah.
Fun fact, right before we started filming, she melted butter and melted a hole through the foil that the butter was in.
I didn't want to pull through the foil. That was, I cut that a long time ago.
Oh. Never mind. But she melted it so it was like melting out of the foil. And after this, you're not going to have to do anything because it's so smooth into every corner.
Okay, ready to pop that in the oven?
Yep. Can I pop it in the oven?
Mm-hmm.
It's heavier on one side. Okay. Open it. Alright.
And then we'll set the timer for 45 minutes.
Oh my god! Okay.
All right. Oops, sorry, that was probably loud.
So our loaf has baked. Ethan's gonna help us this time.
This is our loaf.
We took it out of the pan.
Yum, looks good. We haven't tasted it yet. Yeah, Ethan is Reagan's baby doll. But now we're gonna make the cream cheese frosting. He's a reborn. A lot of people think he's an actual baby.
In fact, we were at Fred Meyer today. What did they say to you?
They thought he was a real baby.
They walked up to her because she was holding Ethan. We were doing self-checkout, and they were like, "Oh my God! I thought that was a real baby." Like that.
So the cream cheese frosting, of course, has cream cheese. Excuse me.
Here, I'm gonna go put him down the plate.
Cream cheese and then half a cup of butter. They're both at room temperature-ish, hopefully. So I looked up the conversion for half a cup of butter. It's 6 tablespoons. Almost dropped on the counter.
Ethan's playing.
And so it says to beat together. So, gotta get our beaters. I washed those. We gotta take the bowl over here.
Oh. Gotta take it to the beating station. I'll do it. Did I have no choice?
Of course you do. So this is the Lakanto powdered monk fruit sweetener that we use in place of powdered sugar. Again, because we try to not eat as much sugar. But so this says that this is a 1-to-1 sub for powdered sugar. So like this recipe calls for 3/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. So we're supposed to use 3/4 of a cup of this, but we've noticed that it is quite a bit sweeter than powdered sugar. So we won't use quite as much. I think we'll start out with like 1/4 of a cup and then just kind of go up from there just so we know how much we're using. Kind of clumpy. Okay, and then we'll just taste it as we go. So, and then we'll also be using vanilla, organic vanilla extract and organic heavy whipping cream, just a little splash. So if you want to come over here, and then I'm going to bring the camera too. It's no fun looking at our backs.
Really sweet. Do I add it all in right now?
Mm-hmm.
Get in our crummy crumbs. Is this the stuff you normally add to your frosting? That's barely any.
So we're just going to be using 1 to 2 tablespoons of whipping cream. So start small. Don't pour all of that in. I don't know how much is in there.
Tiny bit.
And then just do a splash of vanilla. How much do you love vanilla?
So much.
Do that again. I think I cut your face off. That sounded bad, huh? I cut your face off.
Smell.
Smell-o-vision. Just a little splash. Okay.
Actually, I did 2 little splashes. Oh, it's dripping on my finger.
I don't think you want to lick it. It's really strong.
Okay. All right.
Taste test it. See if it's sweet enough. Needs more?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really lumpy.
Remember to use words, okay?
Mm-hmm. Just a little more. Okay, let's see. Go to this side.
In case you've never heard of monk fruit sweetener, it is just made from a lohan berry. So it comes from fruit. It's important to get genetic or non-GMO.
So just add this until you think it's the right sweetness that you want.
Yeah, don't do the 1-to-1 ratio because that's
Not right.
too sweet. All right, let's smear it on top. Can I do that first? Let's have a little taste test. Okay?
Okay, of the bread.
Of it together. Okay, we're just gonna take a little. She wants to color the frosting and then put it in a piping bag. Ooh, that looks so good. Need a close up of the bready part. See, and that's with almond flour and coconut oil, so super good. Anyway, she wants to color the cream cheese frosting and then pipe it in like decoration on the bread. So we'll just post a picture of it over on our Instagram at Hybrid Roots. And I'll put the link for Instagram in the description so you can check that out. But oh, that's too much for that. Looks like butter, huh? That's still too much. You need to scrape some off or put some more over here. You see the knife? You need to leave some for the rest of the cake.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
you know too. Yeah.
So funny. It's like Lilo, our cat, has conversations with us.
She really does.
Right? You just want some, huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is our.
Okay, ready to take a bite?
One.
Ready? Cheers.
1, 2, 3.
I'm glad we added that extra spice in because
It's still really light
yeah,
flavor.
it's still really light flavor. So I think if we wouldn't have added it in, it would just be like bread,
Plain old
sweet bread. I don't know. Yum.
It's so good. You don't really get that gingerbread a lot.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe add even more spice than we did. But that's it for this baking session. What are we doing next? Do we know? Oh, and she has a mouthful of food.
Christmas cookies.
Yeah, maybe Christmas cookies. Maybe we'll fit another treat in before the Christmas cookies and bring that to you as well. So we'll see you in our next baking session.
Make this. It's good.